Council approach for one moment before we get the jury, please. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Was everybody able to follow my instructions and admonitions over the break?
Yes, sir.
All right, next witness.
State Court Detective Wong.
Raise your right hand for me. Solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you will give in these proceedings will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
You may.
Thank you. Sir, will you please state your name, spell your last name for the record?
Christopher Wong, W-O-N-G,
Where are you employed?
the Warren County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been employed there?
A couple weeks short of 20 years.
What's your position, sir?
I'm a detective.
And what do your duties consist of as a detective?
My duties consist of general casework, burglaries, and such, and digital forensics.
And explain to the jurors what you mean when you say one of your duties is digital forensics.
So digital forensics is, at its basic level, the collection of data within digital devices. The process is the identification of what devices we need to use, the preservation of that data, the examination of that data, and then the analysis of the data, with the end result being to answer some type of question in a courtroom.
And what kind of digital devices are you talking about, sir?
They range from computers to network environments to mobile phones, tablets.
And is that extraction that you do of the information on those devices, is that usually completed by way of a search warrant?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about cell phones, because that's what we're going to talk about in this case. What types of information can be extracted from a cell phone, sir?
Typical information extracted from cell phones are your text messages, your call logs, your contacts, search history.
And can you explain to the jurors the process by which you go through and extract information from a cell phone?
So the process is a little different between an iPhone and an Android. For iPhones, we either use our UFED Touch 2, which is a device, kind of tabletop device, and a software called Physical Analyzer. These are both from a company called Cellbrite, and these are the main devices we use. There are other ones available, we don't use them. So the process is pretty straightforward. You get the machine set up, turned on, you hook the phone up to one side of this device, and if you don't know the actual steps for a particular phone, it actually displays these steps on the Touch 2. You follow these steps, and you can either write the data out to a thumb drive or a computer. In our case, we write it out to our computer where it's saved on a hard disk.
What do you mean when you say you can write the data out to a thumb drive or a computer? When you say write the data, what does that mean?
So the whole process that the Cellbrite does is it extracts the data out of the phone. It extracts your text messages, any data that's available on its device to the UFED Touch. It takes that and puts it into a forensic image onto our computer.
Does it always capture everything on a phone?
No.
And why is that?
The basic level is with iPhones, we don't have access to the actual memory. We cannot talk directly to the memory on an iPhone as we can with some devices. So therefore, we have to go take the process through what's called an API, which is the Application Programming Interfaces, which dictates how our devices communicate. For instance, the API will dictate, say my machine goes, can I have the emails? And the API will say yes. Can I have the phone numbers? Yes. Can I have your deleted data? No. And that's the process in its simplest form.
Okay. And how is the data affected if it's been deleted on the phone? If somebody has went through and tried to delete the data, how does that work generally?
So with smartphones, deleted is, we have to look at the term in a little bit different way. Deleted can be either you as a user marked it for deletion, you can no longer see it, or it is completely erased from the memory. These two processes occur when the data is deleted.
Okay, so you said one way is that the user deletes it and it just doesn't show up on the phone anymore, is that right?
No, it doesn't show up, yes, to the user.
Correct.
At that time.
But it's still potentially in the phone's memory, is that right?
It's in the phone's databases.
Okay. And then the other way that you talked about is if somebody deletes it, and then can it be deleted permanently so that it can't be recovered?
So once you mark whatever it is that you want to delete, there's a process in the background that actually overwrites this. It's called garbage collection, is that what the process is actually called.
Okay. And once it's gone through the garbage collection process, once it's been overridden, that information can't be retrieved?
Correct, it's gone.
Okay. The information or the data that is able to be captured, are you able to select and print different extraction reports containing the specific information that you want?
Such as paper reports?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Detective, in this case, were you asked to conduct a search and extraction on several electronic devices that were recovered during the investigation of a homicide case involving Brooke Richardson?
Yes.
And were your searches of those devices conducted pursuant to a search warrant obtained by the Warren County Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
Specifically, did you perform an extraction on the following devices? An iPhone 6S identified as belonging to Brandon Saylor?
Yes.
An iPhone 7 Plus identified as belonging to Kim Richardson's personal cell phone?
Yes.
And an iPhone 6S identified as the suspect Brooke Richardson's phone?
Yes.
And were you specifically requested to obtain and print items obtained from the extraction of each one of those devices?
Yes.
Okay. I want to direct your attention first to the extraction that you performed on an iPhone 6S identified as Brandon's phone. I'm going to hand you what's been marked for, actually I don't need to, I'll put it on the screen, what's been marked for identification as State's Exhibit number 54. Is this the phone that you extracted information for that was identified as Brandon's phone?
Yes.
And the phone number associated with that phone is 513-267-2038, is that correct?
I'd have to refer to my report.
Okay. And let me, okay. Thank you. And were you requested to print specific contacts for Brandon's phone?
Yes.
Placing on the screen State's Exhibit 124. Are these the specific contacts that you were requested to retrieve from Brandon's phone, one for Kim Richardson and one for Skylar?
Yes.
Okay. And then specifically with respect to the contact information for Skylar, you can see there's a photo attached to that contact. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And sir, putting State's Exhibit 125 on the screen, is this the photo that was attached to the contact for Skylar on Brandon Saylor's phone?
Yes.
So you also requested to print several text messages between Brandon's phone and the contact identified as Skylar, and Brandon's phone and the contact identified as Kim Richardson.
Yes.
Putting State's Exhibit 126 on the screen. Are these the text messages that you were requested to obtain from Brandon's phone, again, regarding conversations between Brandon and Skylar and Brandon and a phone or a contact identified as Kim Richardson?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm not going to go through all the text messages because the jury just had an opportunity to hear them all.
Okay.
I now want to direct your attention to an extraction performed on an iPhone 7 Plus identified as Kim Richardson's personal phone. I'm going to put State's Exhibit number 55 on the screen. Is this the iPhone 7 Plus that you extracted information from?
Yes.
And the phone number for that phone is 937-266-1796. Is that correct?
I'd have to,
Stipulate that all the phones are what they purport to be in the photographs.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And with respect to, again, the phone identified as Kim Richardson's personal phone, were you requested to print contact information from that phone?
yes.
I'm going to place State's Exhibit number 127 on the screen. Is that the contact for Skylar that you were requested to print from Ms. Richardson's personal cell phone?
Yes.
And that identifies Skylar's phone number as 937-405-9484. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that is the same number that is identified for Skylar that was on Brandon's phone information for the contact under Skylar. Is that right?
Correct.
Were you also requested to obtain and print specific messages from Kim Richardson's phone to Skylar's phone?
Yes.
Putting State's Exhibit 128 on the screen. Detective, there were numerous text messages back and forth between Kim Richardson and Skylar that you were requested to retrieve. Is that correct?
Yes.
And in looking at this specific extraction report, it identifies the party that is sending the message. Is that right?
Yes.
And the parties go back and forth between Skylar and Kim Richardson, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Detective, I'm going to ask you to start with line 1. And where these text messages pick up is there's a timestamp that indicates April 25th of 2017 at 10:46 a.m. Do you see that?
Yes.
And that indicates the party information then indicates that it's from Skylar. Is that right?
Correct.
Gunner, is it okay if I pull up a chair so I can slide the text messages? Detective, if you could, beginning with that first text message, could you identify the date, time, and the description of the text message?
The date is 4/25/2017 at 10:46 a.m. from contact Skylar. Can I please not go to the doctor tomorrow? I changed my mind. I don't want to, and I don't want to be on the pill. I'm way too scared to go, and I'm completely scared too, and I'm seriously panicking about prom and not looking my best. It's hitting me how much I hate myself for getting that dress and looking like I do when it's my senior prom, and I'm gonna look so bad. I finally have friends to go with a great group, and a great date, but I've screwed myself so much with how I look, and I'm freaking out, and I feel so scared. I just want everything to be okay, and you tell me it will be okay. For the next one, same date, 10:47 a.m. from contact Kim Richardson. I'm here for you, and it will be okay. Just relax. Do not panic. Same date, 10:54 a.m. from Skylar. Thank you. I'm trying not to. I'm just in freak out mode. I want to look amazing again. More than anything, I hate being like this so much. Same date, 11:16 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Honey, you run each day and literally drop sweat, eat good, and you can drop quick. I'm serious. If you get serious, you can PROB, pull it out.
Slide. Okay, continue, please.
Same date, 11:21 a.m. from Skylar. That's what I think, and I hope so, but every time I look at myself in that dress, I just cringe. I'm so afraid I'm gonna look bad. Same date, 11:42 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Turn those thoughts into how to burn as much as and do as much every single day, or else you will be sad. Get a plan in place. Only you can do that. Same date, 11:43 a.m. from Skylar. Okay. Same date, 11:44 a.m. from Kim Richardson. But we need to talk about the doctor thing. You are doing adult actions. You do not want to get pregnant. Then there is no college because we'll have to work to feed your baby. No joke. Who will raise it? Same date, 11:45 a.m. from Skylar. Okay, I'll go. Same date, 11:57 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Don't be mad at me. I'm thinking of your future. If you do adult things, you need to take adult actions and be responsible. I only want you to reach your potential and not have any roadblocks. It's either stop doing that or be responsible. I'm helping you, not hurting you, okay?
And continue, please.
Same date, 11:59 a.m. from Skylar. I'm not mad at you. I am just very, very scared to go, and I'm scared that it is a boy doctor. Same date, 11:59 a.m. from Kim Richardson. It is a boy doctor. That's the same guy I go to. Same date, 12 p.m. from Skylar. Okay. Same date, 12:02 p.m. from Kim Richardson. He brought I into this world. He is a very good doctor. If you want, you can go to Planned Parenthood, but you have to pay out of pocket, and the doctors are not quality. Why? Doctor is a surgeon and been doing this for years. I am sick about it too, but I will have to do what best for your future so you will have one. Same date, 12:02 p.m. from Skylar. Okay. 12:15, same April 26, 2017 at 12:15 p.m. Kim Richardson, love you. I will pay for your doctor visit and your pills will be monthly PROB, only 20 or so a month. But I will get through today. Trust me, this is easier than childbirth. You are my child and you're tougher than you know. It will be over before you know it. Same date, April 26, 12:16 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, thanks. Well, I have to go back a lot. And how long do you think it will take?
Putting page 2 of State's Exhibit 128 on the screen. Continue, please.
April 26, 2017, 12:18 p.m. from Kim Richardson. So you may have to go back, excuse me, in 1 month to make sure the pills agree with you. but they just talk during that visit. And once a year, you go in for an exam. They make sure you don't have cancer or any diseases from intercourse. That's it. And PROB, like 45 MIN, but you're his first appointment for the day, so it's good he won't be running behind. Same date, 12:20 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, I will probably just want to go back alone because that's really embarrassing. Same date, 12:21 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Oh, trust me, I can't go back with you. You are 18, so I can't. And yes, you will have a gown to cover your body, but there will be a nurse in there with you. You can ask him any question you have, and it's between you. They don't involve me. You're 18, so it's easy. I'm going to make sure you are okay, just support and provide insurance. Same date, 12:22 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, thanks. Same date, 12:22 p.m. from Skylar. I'm just nervous, not mad at you or anything.
Continue, please.
Same date, 12:25 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Take some Advil before you go. That way it will fight the soreness, and if anything hurts too much, tell him and he will be easier. I'm glad you're not. I don't want you to get a disease or pregnant, so I'm really helping you. The poor girls who have slept with everyone will carry a disease and never know which could cause them to never be able to have kids or die. I just want you to have a future. Go to college instead of raising a child and working. Same date, 12:27 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, thank you. Same date, 12:28 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Just remember you have to take the pill every single day. There are shots or implants, but taking a pill each day isn't painful and it's very effective. But you can talk to doctor about that. I just chose pill when Dad and I got married. Same date, 12:30 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, that sounds easiest.
Continue, please.
Same date, 3:50 p.m. from Kim Richardson. We will leave soon, but get out, take a run, do something because it's really getting down to the wire. Did he say anything about your stomach? I want to keep being honest and open. Even Dad asked me about your tummy. So PLZ, find a way to get yourself back ASAP. Same date, 3:51 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, I will go for a run here soon. I'm about to do an ab workout. Same date, 3:51 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Okay, good. I'm fighting this with you. Same date, 4:52 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Just F. Got a call. You have a prescription ready. I'll pick it up tomorrow. Same date, 4:54 p.m. from Skylar. Okay, or I can go on way to work tomorrow. Same date, 4:55 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Okay, I'll give you insurance cards. Same date, 4:55 p.m. from Skylar. Sweet, sounds good.
Continue, please.
Same date, 6:33 p.m. from Skylar. SRSLY. Am so glad I went for a run today, though that really boosted my mindset and mood. Same date, 6:34 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Great, I am so happy you needed it, and it will help your dress. Same date, 6:35 p.m. from Skylar. Definitely, and I noticed my shorts a lot looser. Same date, 6:36 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Great, see how quick you can turn it around. Hit another round of sit-ups later tonight. It will only help. 4/26/2017, same date, 6:36 p.m. from Skylar, definitely. Same date, 8:58 p.m. from Skylar, quick question. Same date, 8:59 p.m. from Kim Richardson, yes. Same date, 8:59 p.m. from Skylar, sorry, I meant. Same date, 8:59 p.m. from Skylar, but it starts with Sunday, but today is Wednesday. Should I take the one labeled Wednesday or just start with Sunday?
Placing page 3 of State's Exhibit 128 on the screen. Continue, please.
April 26, 2017, 9:01 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Look at the directions. I believe take it Wednesday, but the instructions will be in there. I need to see the case. It is a circle. Same date, 9:01 p.m. from Kim Richardson. The day just helps you make sure you took it the day it is. Same date, 9:02 p.m. from Skylar. I'm reading the directions. It is a little confusing, but okay, I will just take the first one in the pack. I think that's to help you remember you're right. Same date, 9:03 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Yeah, so go with Wednesday, but I recall it does something about starting by your cycle. Just reread the instructions on the envelopes. Same date, 9:04 p.m. from Skylar. Okay. May 1st, 2017, 9:04 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Are you at school yet? Same date, 9:05 a.m. from Skylar. Just got here, why?
Continue, please.
Same date, 9:06 a.m. from Kim Richardson. This is your email from your doctor visit. What does PT pregnant mean? And then there's an attachment.
And Detective, were you able to make a copy of that attachment?
Yes.
Putting State's Exhibit number 129 on the screen. Is this the attachment that was sent to Skylar from Kim Richardson with that message that you just read?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, continue, please.
Same date, 9:06 a.m. from Skylar, no clue. Same date, 9:07 a.m. from Skylar, I can call later or something and see. Same date, 9:07 a.m. from Kim Richardson, you should call right now. Are you joking later? Same date, 9:07 a.m. from Skylar, sorry, I just got to school, I'll call now. Same date, 9:07 a.m. from Kim Richardson, your life could potentially be over and you will call later.
Continue, please.
Same date, 9:08 a.m. from Kim Richardson. It's the numbers 513-424-1440. Same date, 9:08 a.m. from Skylar. No, sorry, I meant like I figured it was probably just a mistake. You're scaring me. Same date, 9:08 a.m. from Skylar. Okay. Same date, 9:24 a.m. from Skylar. Please still have a good day. Mommy, I'm sorry if you are stressed now, but I wouldn't be getting smaller if I was, and I wouldn't be on birth control. I love you, PLZ. Don't be mad at me or sad. It was just an accident. Please, let's have a good day. It's prom week. Same date, 9:32 a.m. from Kim Richardson. I cannot tell you how my heart stopped because I care too much and want I to have a future. That eliminates all that. I just a few hours to adjust, woo woo.
Continue, please.
Same date, 9:33 a.m. from Skylar. So did mine. I'm so sorry. That freaked me the freak out too. I was shaking. I'm sorry again. Okay, let's make today great. I understand. Same date, 9:34 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Yes. Same date, 11:49 a.m. from Skylar. Getting so excited for prom. Same date, 11:50 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Good, you need to have fun. It's your last one. Same date, 11:51 a.m. from Skylar. Now that I'm getting better control of my weight and exercise, I have more time to be excited. Same date, 11:52 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Good, I am so proud. You will have so many other chances to dress cute, so stay motivated. It's a bit off, but you may want to go back to HC with Brandon, and I will want to look great.
Continue, please.
Same date, 11:54 a.m. from Skylar. Thanks, that motivates me so much. Yo, hear you say that. I've been killing it the PST week. I feel like I'm getting a hang of what works for me and how yo control my weight and hunger. And those pills have been a big help too. But exactly like I have a grad dress to work for, summer clothes, another homecoming. Same date, 11:56 a.m. from Kim Richardson. I know those pills are good. We can do this. Same date, 11:56 a.m. from Skylar. Definitely.
Page 4 of State's Exhibit 128 on the screen. Continue, please.
Still on May 1st, 2017, 11:58 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Keep fighting for you. You want to make yourself proud, and then Brandon also benefits from having a super amazing girlfriend too. Same date, 11:59 a.m. from Skylar. LOL, yes, I'm working so I can be confident in myself and not have to hate myself, and then everyone around me benefits too. May 2nd, 2017, 8:36 a.m. from Kim Richardson. You feeling better? Same date, 8:39 a.m. from Skylar. Yes, I slept for about 30 minutes before I had to get up, and that definitely helped. Ready to tackle today. Same date, 8:40 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Great, your hormones are DEF, going to be wacky, so just try to relax. Take Advil, then in a few months, I will be super regular and all will be well. Same date, 8:42 a.m. from Skylar. Thanks, I will. These are horrible. They feel like some of my worst period cramps, but I'll survive. My workout will help relax them later. Same date, 8:43 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Yes, it will relax them. At least this means the pills are starting to work on you.
Continue, please.
Same date, 8:45 a.m. from Skylar. Yes, very good sign. May 4th, 2017, 3:37 p.m. from Skylar. Bossed up 300 calories on the treadmill, which was pretty good for how I am feeling. Couldn't get a picture to show off BC. I was talking to Linwood, LOL, but I'm headed home. May 5th, 2017, 3:34 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You look amazing. Same date, 3:34 p.m. from Skylar. Thanks so much. I feel amazing. May 7th, 2017, 11:35 a.m. from Skylar. I'm literally speechless with how happy I am. My belly is back. OMG. I am never, ever, ever, ever letting it GRT like this again. You are about to see me look freaking better than before. OMG. Same date, 12:03 p.m. from Kim Richardson. That is what I'm talking about. Way to be great attitude. It paid off. I am so, so proud. You will look amazing at school tomorrow.
Continue, please.
Same date, 12:04 p.m. from Skylar. I'm literally so excited now just for dinner to wear something cute. Yay, my belly is back. Now I am taking this opportunity to make it amazing. Same date, 12:04 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Yes. Same date, 2:14 p.m. from Skylar. Boss mode wasn't on full blast today. BC, my pain, but you best believe it's about to be all week. I hit that treadmill for 200 cals, then abs, and I couldn't D-top looking at myself in the mirror after LOL. Same date, 3:03 p.m. from Skylar. I'll be ready in 15 minutes at most. Same date, 3:03 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Is Brandon coming here? Same date, 3:03 p.m. from Skylar. Yep.
Continue, please.
Same date, 3:04 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Okay, boys are out. I'll get them in. Let's kill it again this week. We on a roll. Same date, 3:07 p.m. from Skylar. Agreed. I'm gonna start weighing myself every week and getting serious about this like I'm about to be boss looking. Same date, 3:07 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Could not be prouder. Same date, 3:18 p.m. from Skylar. Thanks so much. Same date, 7:03 p.m. from Skylar. I bled through a little bit. I'm about to go in, take a quick bath, and then put some jeans on since Brandon is coming back over. May 8th, 2017, 12:04 p.m. from Skylar. Other than that, how is your day? Beautiful. Same date, 12:08 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Not too bad. How is hers? Same date, 12:09 p.m. from Skylar. Great. I feel like a literal new person. I'm confident and happy. I have been strutting down every hallway, killing it, and been thinking about how awesome I'm going to look this summer. Same date, 12:09 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Yay. Now that made my day.
Putting page 5 of State's Exhibit 128 on the screen.
Continue, please.
Continue with May 8th, 2017 at 12:11 p.m. from Skylar. Seriously, I got my shoulders back, good posture and everything. I feel so good about myself. I cannot freaking believe I weighed 128. I haven't been in the 120s in so long. I'm going to wait till next Monday to weigh myself. Now I bet I can be down to 120. Same date, 12:20 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You easily can see I knew you had it in you, but I need to keep on the Dulcolax and all that too. You will rock Destin next month. Same date, 12:21 p.m. from Skylar. I still am and will definitely, and yes, I look really good. Wait till you see my belly today. It looked even better now. I just got to tone up. Same date, 12:22 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Dang, you know your muscles are still there, so I can get them back really quick. Trust me, I am so excited for you. I have no idea. Same date, 12:25 p.m. from Skylar. Definitely, I can easily tone my belly and legs super quick. It makes me super excited.
Continue, please.
Same date, 4:02 p.m. from Skylar. Not sure if you got my pic, but crushed it on the treadmill 2 miles and 300 cals. Then did legs and abs and even used some machines. So I am a babe. Same date, 4:03 p.m. from Kim Richardson. No, I didn't get it, but yeah, you wrote book on babe. May 9th, 2017, 10:06 a.m. from Skylar. You should come too if you're up. Faux it. You can see how great I look in all the dresses. Same date, 10:07 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Girl, you are so killing it. I swear it made me so happy and in a good mood knowing you look so great. Same date, 10:08 a.m. from Skylar. Literally, me too. Like I just want to constantly show off all the time and keep looking better and better. I have so much potential right now to sculpt my body. Same date, 10:08 a.m. from Kim Richardson. That is so true. Same date, 10:09 a.m. from Skylar. Love it. Same date, 3:41 p.m. from Skylar. Here, ready to boss this place up. Same date, 3:42 p.m. from Kim Richardson, because that's what you do. Same date, 4:30 p.m. from Skylar. Doubt you'll GRT the pick, but bossed up that treadmill 2 miles and 300 cals. But I was speeding today, LOL. Now on to legs and abs. Same date, 4:35 p.m. from Kim Richardson. So awesome. Same date, 5:47 p.m. from Skylar. Frick, I'm going to be sore tomorrow, but I crush it. I'm coming home. Same date, 4:55 p.m. from Kim Richardson. I'm not able to come up with the words, but you being this happy has just made my life so much better. Thank you.
Continue, please.
Same date, 5:31 p.m. from Skylar. Thanks so much. I'm glad you are so happy because so am I, and I love when everyone is happy. Woohoo. Same date, 5:35 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Me too. It's been a long time. Same date, 5:35 p.m. from Skylar. We are keeping this happiness up though. Same date, 5:35 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Yes, we are. Same date, 7:24 p.m. from Skylar. I'm happy and loving shopping now that I look so good. LOL, I'm ecstatic. Are you okay? Same date, 7:25 p.m. from Kim Richardson. I'm Estancia because you will look like this when I wake up tomorrow. You will be happy and look great, and it makes me so super happy. Same date, 7:30 p.m. from Skylar. Yes, I love it. I love getting myself back in the shape. It's so exciting.
Continue, please.
Same date, 7:31 p.m. from Kim Richardson. I'm excited for you, and I have not been excited in forever. Same date, 7:32 p.m. from Skylar. Yay, same, I'm pumped, and that makes me happy knowing you're excited. Same date, 7:32 p.m. from Kim Richardson. I truly am. Same date, 7:34 p.m. from Skylar. Yay, good. May 10th, 2017, 10:34 a.m. from Skylar. I'm ready to boss up this workout. I'm going to try and kill the elliptical today and get back on the workout machines.
Putting page 6 of 128 on the screen.
Continue, please.
May 10th, 2017, 10:35 a.m. from Kim Richardson. I'm so jelly. Yes, you will boss it up and keep rocking out your clothes. Same date, 10:36 a.m. from Skylar. Heck yes, then dress up and look cute for the baseball game. Same date, 6:47 p.m. from Skylar. Brandon's mom said I looked like I lost weight. It makes me happy. PPL noticing. Same date, 6:47 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You cannot notice you're rocking it. Same date, 6:48 p.m. from Skylar. Thanks so much. I love it. I just want to show off all the time now. Same date, 6:49 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You can every day. You keep it up. Same date, 6:49 p.m. from Skylar. Oh, heck yes.
Continue, please.
Same date, 6:49 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Killing it at senior day and school, and you're in grad party. Same date, 6:50 p.m. from Skylar. No one gonna be able to touch me. I'm gonna be killing it. May 14th, 2017, 11:28 a.m. from Skylar. OMG, I'm done so freaking fresh, so I am pumped. In 15 minutes, I bossed up 1.3 miles and 130 cals on the elliptical. Holy, I don't remember ever being that fast or strong on an elliptical. I feel so awesome right now. Same date, 11:28 a.m. from Kim Richardson. You are the boss. You will rock your grad party. May 15th, 2017, 2:44 p.m. from Skylar. Here, about to crush this elliptical. May 15th, 2017, 2:44 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You got this.
Continue, please.
Same date, 3:54 p.m. from Skylar. 500 calories and 4.3 miles on the elliptical. It's amazing how much easier that was without all that extra weight. Same date, 3:55 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Yay, I got the pick. You make me so proud. Dang, that is impressive. I bet you are so fast now, though, too. Same date, 3:56 p.m. from Skylar. Probably much faster. LOL. I feel awesome. I don't think I've ever been able to done that on the elliptical before. Now I have to do my abs so I can lose my lower belly chub. Same date, 3:57 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You don't have any chub, but okay. Same date, 6:12 p.m. from Skylar. LOL, casual warm-up before I die at boot camp. And there's an attachment. Same date, 6:17 p.m. from Skylar. 2.55 miles and 300 cals before the real butt kicker ever happens.
Continue, please.
Same date, 6:19 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You bossed it, PLZ, be careful, but man, you will be the hottest GF at Brandon's games. Same date, 7:29 p.m. from Skylar. I feel awesome. That was so great. I'm so happy and proud. First thing Linwood said to me was, wow, you look great. How much weight have you lost? And it made me feel so incredibly proud to say 20 pounds. Then he announced it to the whole class, and everyone clapped and cheered for me. It made me feel so good. Same date, 7:30 p.m., Kim Richardson. I could cry. You literally my hero. Same date, 7:30 p.m. from Skylar. THXS. So much. I feel awesome. I am heading home. Same date, 7:30 p.m. from Kim Richardson. You are awesome. Be careful.
Continue, please.
May 18th, 2017, 11:28 a.m. from Skylar. Okay, thanks. You know what's crazy? When I went to Gyno on April 25th, I was 149 pounds, and today on May 18th, I weigh 119 pounds. That's literally 30 pounds gone. Same date, 11:29 a.m. from Kim Richardson. Literally amazing and crazy to do the math on that. I'm so proud you do this for you, and you are so happy now. That's all I ever want for you. July 1st, 2017, from Kim Richardson. Hilltop OBGYN left a message. You are due for your follow. Make a reminder on your calendar to call Monday and schedule your appointment for your follow-up on pills. You will have to go in and plan to be there at least an hour. Same date, 12:48 p.m. from Skylar. Okay.
Putting page 7 of State's Exhibit 128 on the screen. Continue, please.
July 3rd, 2017, 7:47 a.m. from Kim Richardson, and the doctor opens at 8, so call and see what type of checkup you need for your pills or you will run out. Have your work schedule in front of you so you can make your appointment when you're off work. July 12th, 2017, 4 p.m. from Skylar. Finally, all done. Everything all good. My prescription will be ready about 2 hours or so. I can go get it later. I like the lady. I went to a lot better. I think I will keep going to her. Same date, 4 p.m. from Kim Richardson. Great. Who? See all better and done.
Those are all of the text messages between Kim and Skylar that you were requested to retrieve. Is that correct?
Correct.
Finally, did you also have an opportunity to perform an extraction on an iPhone 6S ID'd as belonging to Brooke Richardson?
Yes.
Do you want to stipulate what we show? When you extract information from a phone, does it provide you with specific details associated with that phone?
Yes.
And is one of the details that it will provide you with something called owner name or owner of the phone?
Yes.
And did you have an opportunity to view that on Skylar's phone?
Yes.
And what was the owner name associated with Skylar's phone?
Princess's phone.
Were you requested to print specific contacts from the defendant's phone?
Yes.
Are these the specific contacts that you were requested to print from Skylar's phone?
Yes.
One for Brandon and one identified as mom?
Correct.
And were you also requested to print specific searches that were conducted on the phone that occurred on April the 17th of 2017?
Yes.
Placing State's Exhibit 131 on the screen. What are we looking at in State's Exhibit 131?
These are Safari web searches.
And does it indicate the date and time that they were conducted?
Yes.
And what is that, Detective?
April 17th, 2017.
And it looks like these all occurred around 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And what was the specific Safari search? Start at the first one and then work our way down.
What happens at your first gyno visit? The next one down is the same. The third one down is what happens at the gyno when you're pregnant, and the fourth one's the same as the third.
And then I want to ask you about the very last column where it indicates deleted or not. What does that mean?
Deleted, if we go back to the beginning, deleted is simply the user. If we're able to see it here and it's marked as deleted in Cellbrite, that means someone erased it from their view, but the phone hasn't actually erased it altogether yet.
Okay. And were you able to find any other internet searches that occurred at all during that time period from what would have been April through May 7th of 2017?
No.
Does that mean that no other searches existed?
No.
What is it? Tell me about that.
So the second half of this whole deleted thing, where the data is actually overwritten in the memory. Once that happens, we don't see it anymore. There could be countless searches that we just never saw.
But all of them would have had to have at first been deleted by the owner, is that right?
Correct.
Were you also requested to obtain and print specific messages between Skylar and her mother, and also between Skylar and Brandon?
Yes.
I'm going to put State's Exhibit 132 on the screen. What are we looking at on number 1 of this exhibit, State's Exhibit 132?
Number one is a recovered iMessage that was deleted.
And does it indicate what time it was created?
May 7th, 2017. Excuse me. 11:35 a.m.
And can you read the contents of the message?
I'm literally speechless with how happy I am. My belly is back. OMG. I am never, ever, ever, ever letting a GRT like this again. You're about to see me looking freaking better than before. OMG.
And does it indicate at the far right-hand column whether this specific message was deleted by the owner of the phone?
Yes.
And what was it in fact deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And with respect to number 2, what are we looking at in number 2?
This is another deleted message, iMessage.
And does it indicate the participants of the message?
Yes. Skylar and Mom.
Okay. And what is the contents of the message?
He brought I into this world. He is a very good doctor. If you want, you can go to Planned Parenthood, but you have to pay out of pocket, and the doctors are not quality. Why? Doctor is a surgeon and been doing this for years. I am sick about it too, but I have to do what best for your future, so you will have one.
And you indicated that is another deleted message?
Yes.
Okay. And then finally, number 3. What are we looking at there?
This is another deleted message, iMessage.
And does it indicate the participants?
Skylar and Brandon.
And does it indicate the time?
May 6, 2017, 12:29 p.m.
And the contents of the message, please.
I'm so sorry for not replying. I was having horrible cramps, so I've been laying on my couch with a heating pad this whole time. I'm sorry. I love you always.
And Detective, there are no other messages or responses on Skylar's phone during that time period, is that right?
Correct.
That were at least able to be recovered, is that fair to say?
Yes.
And so, again, and you've talked a little bit about it, but we've obviously seen messages from Brandon's phone between Brandon and Skylar, and we've also seen messages on Kim Richardson's phone between Kim and Skylar. None of those messages were able to be retrieved from Skylar's phone, is that correct?
Correct.
And again, how could that be?
They were deleted.
Okay, and not just deleted, then they were overridden by the garbage process that you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so that doesn't mean they didn't exist. They've just been completely overridden on the phone,
Yes.
which would make them unavailable to you to recover when you do your extraction.
Correct.
In addition to the text messages, were you also requested to obtain and print photographs that were contained on the defendant's phone between the period of April 6, 2017 through May 22nd, 2017?
Yes.
I'm going to put State's Exhibit 133 on the screen. What are we looking at in State's Exhibit 133?
These are the pictures requested for this court case. This is a PDF printout with the pictures. The pictures actually on this piece of paper are thumbnails of the actual pictures on the phone.
Okay. And does it indicate what time, the date and time that the photograph was created?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with number one, that thumbnail. What date and time was that created, sir?
April 6, 2017, 3:42 p.m.
And were you requested also to then print the actual photograph that goes with the thumbnail?
Yes.
Putting State's Exhibit 134A on the screen. Is that the photograph associated with that thumbnail that was created on March 25th?
Yes.
Okay. Going to the next thumbnail, does it indicate the date and time that that was created?
May 5th, 2017, 5:56 p.m.
Okay, and putting State's Exhibit 134B on the screen. Is that the photograph associated with that thumbnail created on May 5th?
Yes.
And looking at thumbnail, or I'm sorry, entry number 3, what was the date and time that that was created?
May 7th, 2017, 2:08 p.m.
And putting State's Exhibit 134C on the screen. What are we looking at in State's Exhibit 134C?
That is the picture from line 3.
Okay, that goes with, that was created on May the 7th, that afternoon, approximately 2 p.m.
Correct.
Looking at entry 4, what date and time was entry of photograph 4 created?
May 7th, 2017, 9:16 p.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134D on the screen. Is this the photograph that was associated with that entry that occurred on May 7th that evening?
Yes.
Looking at photograph number 5, what date and time was that created?
May 8th, 2017, 2:54 p.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134E on the screen. Is this the photograph associated or that was created there on May the 8th?
Yes.
And entry number 6, what date and time was that photograph created?
May 9th, 2017, 3:45 p.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134F on the screen. Is this the photograph that was created on May 9th that you just described?
Yes.
Looking at number 7, entry number 7, that photograph, what date and time was that created?
May 10th, 2017, 2:32 p.m.
Putting 134G on the screen. Is this the photograph that was taken or created on May the 10th?
Yes.
Finally, entry number 8. What date and time was that photograph taken?
May 11th, 2017, 6:13 a.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134H on the screen. Is this the photograph that was created at the date and time you just indicated?
Yes.
Putting page 2 of State's Exhibit 133 on the screen. Looking at entry number 9, what date and time was that photograph created, sir?
May 14th, 2017, 12:16 p.m.
And putting State's Exhibit 134I on the screen. Is this the photograph that was created at that date and time, May 14th?
Yes.
Looking at entry number 10. What date and time was that photograph created, sir?
May 15th, 2017, 2:50 p.m.
And putting State's Exhibit 134J on the screen. Is that the photograph associated with the date and time that you just indicated?
Yes.
Looking at entry number 11, what is the date and time of that photograph, please?
May 16th, 2017, 11:40 a.m.
And putting State's Exhibit 134K on the screen. Is that the photograph created at that date and time?
Yes.
Looking at entry number 12, what date and time was that created, sir?
May 17th, 2017, 5:31 p.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134L on the screen. Is that the photograph that was created that date and time?
Yes.
Looking at entry number 13, what date and time was that photograph created?
May 18th, 2017, 2:49 p.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134M on the screen. Is that the photograph that was created at the date and time you just indicated, May
Yes.
18th?
Yes.
And finally, entry number 14, what date and time was that photograph created?
May 22nd, 2017, 12:38 p.m.
Putting State's Exhibit 134N on the screen. Is that the photograph associated with that date and time that you just indicated?
Yes.
Have one moment, Your Honor. I have no further questions.
Mr. Richters, cross-examination?
Hi, Detective Wong.
Hello.
Pretty clear from all those text messages that Kim Richardson, Skylar's mom, cared about her weight. You'd agree with me on that?
Yes.
And did you know Skylar suffered from an eating disorder since the age of 12?
No.
The prosecutor said that you were requested to retrieve, and I think he said print, those documents that you just went through. That does not mean that there are not more text messages, more photographs, emails, correct?
Correct.
In fact, if we were to print everything off of the phone and the electronic devices, it would go from the stack of paper would go from the floor to the roof, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to show you a photograph. On the left here, the State's Exhibit 0013.
That's not State's Exhibit.
I'm sorry, Defense Exhibit 0013. And on the left is a picture of Skylar in the summer before her sophomore year. And on the right is a picture of Skylar about 6 months later in the winter of her sophomore year. So I want that time frame. Did you have text messages on the phone where there were similar text messages about Skylar's weight and body image between her mom and her during that time frame when she shed 40 pounds?
I do not know.
You did print, I believe for the prosecutor, text messages between Skylar and Brandon Saylor, is that correct?
Correct.
By the way, the Big Dick Willie on the phone, that would be the user being Brandon that put that in there, not Skylar, right?
It would be whoever entered that person's contact in there, yes.
And that was on Brandon's phone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And same with the picture he had for Skylar on his phone, that'd be something he chose, correct?
Correct. If I had a photo of a contact, that would be that photo.
Okay. And this is a text message from July 15th. This is when Skylar had Kim Richardson's phone. And we had a lot of texts before you came in here. Can you read that text for the jury?
Sure. Brandon, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm absolutely losing everything right now. I am having an extremely hard time staying strong. I lost a child and now all this. I just feel so broken and feel like I'm losing you. I am so sorry.
Okay. And that was July 15th?
According to this document, yes.
And this would have been something you downloaded from the phone, correct?
I'd have to go back and verify, but yes.
Fair. We had testimony and statements from the prosecutor that Skylar blocked a boy named Trey. So I want you to read this, and can you tell us from whom this is from and the date? The testimony previously was that Skylar blocked this boy named Trey back in August of 2016. What's the date on this text?
The date is Tuesday, July 18th, 2017.
And that number and that moniker up at the top, that would be from Brandon to Skylar?
I'm not sure it would be two, but it is from Brandon, yes.
Okay. And what does he say?
I got on your Instagram and blocked Trey.
And then this is 1 minute later, also from the same phone. What does he say there?
I'm sorry if that was too far.
July 20th, after Skylar was interrogated a second time, this is a text message at 11 p.m. Skylar's using Kim's phone at the time. Can you read that for the jury?
We are confused too. I'm so scared and unsure.
Okay. Now, you did recover, can you explain to the jury what a cookie is?
Cookie?
Yeah.
We refer to it as an artifact, but it's data that's left on your browser by websites that kind of track and keep track of things on you.
And you did find cookies on Skylar's phone, right? Like, there was one, I think, in the police report about Babypedia.
I believe so.
And you found some searches, the prosecutor mentioned some about that had been deleted that you recovered back on April 17th. What happens at your first gyno visit?
Yes.
And what happens when you go to the gyno and you're pregnant?
Yes.
And just so the ladies and gentlemen of the jury are clear, we could have printed out photograph. We're not to assume that Skylar didn't take selfie photographs in March or her sophomore year of high school or junior year of high school just because we only saw some right after she had delivered a stillborn, correct?
Correct.
Nothing on the phone, no search there was testimony that Skylar said, she was a little bit vague, she didn't know what she searched for. She said it would have been how not to have or get rid of a baby. Any search on her phone like that?
Not that I saw.
Anything on her phone about murdering or killing a baby?
No,
Websites, cookies of websites, anything that would be sinister in motivation in the cookies that you found?
no.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Anything else for this witness?
Just one moment, Your Honor. Over your Honor.
Thank you, Detective. You can step down. Thanks. Next witness?
Can we approach, Your Honor?
You may. All right, Mr. Knippen?
Your Honor, at this point, subject to the admission of the state's exhibits, the state would rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to break for the evening tonight. Remember the same things that I have told you before. You are not to discuss the case with anyone or let anyone discuss it in your presence. Do not do any research, any homework on this. Don't start talking about the case amongst yourselves or begin forming opinions about how the case should be decided. I know the farther we get into the evidence, and now that the state is rested, you start to think to yourself, I probably know enough to at least start thinking about part of this. You don't. So don't let yourself sort of go in that direction. And we will see everybody back here again at 8:45 with the idea that we are going to start at 9 o'clock. Mr. Mullins, you can take the jury out. You may be seated. We're on the record outside the presence of the jury. Do we want to come back and go through exhibits and so forth, or are we ready to keep going?
Your Honor, if we could have a minute to get our exhibits, if we could take a short break.
All right, let's take a 10-minute break, and we will come back on the record at 4:35.